What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Brothers, today I want to talk about dating and having babies with Pookies and Ray Rays. Because today's story has to do with what's going on in Dallas, Texas, regarding a Pookie by the name of Nestor Hernandez. Okay? Now, before I kind of get into the story, let me be quick, and let's play the clip from the news clip, and then we'll come right back.
It happened at 11 a.m. inside Methodist Dallas Medical Center near Labor and Delivery Saturday. Police say 30-year-old Nestor Hernandez had a gun, killed 2 innocent hospital workers. Denise Jones was walking out of the parking garage and into Methodist to visit her sick mother when her panicked father called. He whispered,
"Get back in your car and get as far away from the hospital as you can."
Denise's dad was in the hallway when shots fired off.
He went back in the room and locked the door and put a chair up against the door. Because, you don't know what's going on. My mom is in the bed sick.
Then more gunfire. Methodist police shot Hernandez. He survived and was arrested by Dallas police for capital murder. On Twitter, DPD Chief Eddie Garcia called the shooting an abhorrent failure of our criminal justice system. Why? Garcia didn't get specific, but Hernandez, we now know, was on parole for aggravated robbery, and he had an active ankle monitor.
Why? I don't get it.
This kind of thing is just hard to get, knowing 2 lives were taken in a place doctors and nurses try so hard to save them.
So guys, we've heard what's going on with Mr. Pookie Nestor Hernandez. And of course, everybody is sad about what happened. Obviously, I am too. Nobody deserves to pass away. The Methodist hospital, which there's Methodist hospitals everywhere in the country, they don't deserve what happened. But now I'm concerned about the young woman that was having his baby. Now, right before the shots were fired, the young lady was allegedly pistol whipped by the baby daddy, Mr. Hernandez. And also, he is currently out on parole for aggravated robbery, wearing an ankle monitor at the time of the arrest. Now, what happened is this, okay? They said that, these guys get more chances than victims as far as criminals. But now, who is giving these people chances? Now, let me just say this, because this is all about women's rights, because what you're going to hear is, here we have a guy who is abusing ladies. He's pistol whipping them, all that, right? And that's a true, accurate statement. But now, here's something that we always see in a lot of communities. We're seeing that the biggest opportunity that comes to these guys are that women will date them, regardless of what their criminal record will be. This is not all women, of course, but this is certain women. We see it especially in our community, all right? Then when something like this happens, then my question is, why would you give a guy like this an opportunity to even get you pregnant in the first place? Why are you even in the vicinity of having his baby? Because obviously a person like this is messed up. How do you even get involved with such a man? All right. And that's where I'm dealing with right now. And a lot of ladies don't understand that dealing with Pookies and Ray Rays, it's not just dangerous for you. It's dangerous for everybody else. I know so many stories. Think about this. You get a young lady dating one of these guys. The guy does something to the lady. Threatens her, puts his hands on her, something like that, right? She has a brother or cousins. Obviously, they're not going to go for that, right? They're going to have something to say about that. Are they going to want to you know, hey, you gonna put your hand on my sister, we gonna go head on, we gonna shoot it up. And then eventually what you're gonna have is two sets of guys going after each other. It never ends well. Ever. It never ends well, guys. It never ends well. It always ends bad. All the time it ends bad. All right? But how could it have been resolved if the young lady in question would not have given the guy the opportunity in the first place? Now that guy would have went and terrorized somebody else for sure. But what we're dealing with is that the young ladies are coming across these guys and they're not able to say, you know what, this guy, he's not working. He's not responsible. He doesn't do anything for himself. Okay, but I'm gonna forget about that and how I feel. Just look at this same situation I talked about in Dallas. There was a woman in Dallas who got robbed of $10,000 by some guy. The guy didn't have a job. The guy didn't have any income. She met him on the dating app. The guy didn't have nothing going for him at all. What happened? She started dating the guy for no reason at all. Nothing. Completely destroyed this lady's life. And the question is, how many women will stay away from Pookies and Ray Rays? And when you ask ladies what kind of guy you want, they never talk about the kind of guy that's a criminal. They always say, I want somebody who is God-fearing. Pookies and Ray Rays ain't God-fearing. Okay? I want somebody who works hard. Pookies and Ray Rays, some of them may work hard, but not really. Right? I want somebody that's a respectable man. Clearly, that discounts most Pookies and Ray Rays. Clearly. I want somebody who's going to be a good father figure. Absolutely not. So then how do you end up dealing with these kind of guys and giving them opportunity? How? That's a situation that I'm understanding. And you always see it even with Angela Simmons. Not saying the guy was a bad guy or anything, but now when she got pregnant by Sutton Tennyson and tried to go back to Lil Romeo, he was like, oh no, ain't no way you gonna have a baby by, alleged criminal and drug dealer, and then you gonna come back and deal with me. No, never. And that's what you typically see. You see women have babies by dudes that have kids, goes bad, then want to get back on the dating market, talking about you looking for a real man to come take care of you, come take care of that. And most guys are like, what? What? You want me to do what? And it can all be resolved by people in the community having more standards. If you say you want a guy that's God-fearing, go get a man that is God-fearing. I don't expect you to say, oh, I want a man that's God-fearing. And then here come little Pookie and Ray Ray with 13 murders on his rap sheet and all that. I expect you to go deal with who you're talking about. What you said you want to get. Don't tell me that you want a man that's going to be a father figure, and then here you are with a dude with his pants hanging off his behind, and he can barely read and write. Okay? Can barely read and write. Can't do nothing. Then when something happens, then here you go and try to say all men are trash. These men are abusive and all sorts of kind of stuff. And there's sermon like that. But also, where's the accountability to okay, this guy is not what I'm looking for. He don't have the qualities that I said. So let me not even deal with him. It's so easy. So not give these guys, I'm just gonna say this, right? I was enrolling in university. We had a little bit of meeting with the chaplain at the time, right? He said this. Here at this university, you can find anybody you want. You can find people on their way to law school and medical school. You can find people on their way to jail. The choice is yours. You can deal with who you want to deal with in life. It's called freedom of association. Friendships, relationships are like the free market economy. There you go. You have freedom of association. Nobody is making you associate. So how do we get people who always find their way to the Pookie and Ray Ray School of Thought? I don't get it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode, Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.